This is Jamey with Stillmeyer Games, and today I'm going to talk about my favorite mechanism in the game Unsettled, which I played at my game night just last week. A friend brought it over and I got to play it. Really, really beautiful production in this game. A lot of plastic, but the way the plastic is used is a really, really nice way to play Unsettled. There's one mechanism, like I try to highlight one specific mechanism in these videos because there's a lot going on in Unsettled. And so there's one mechanism that I want to highlight. I forget the actual name of it in the game. I'm going to call it Mastery here. But there's this little track that you have on your mat down here where you have a certain token, and that token is always one specific color, one specific skill that you are saying, I want to work on this skill. I want to become really, really good at this skill. And at certain points in the game, actually, that's not that token, it's this token down here. Whenever you take certain actions, that action might say, move up in your mastery a little bit. And so you get to bump up that token. And so it's kind of almost an additional aspect to many different actions in this game. So you take this core action and then you get to bump up your mastery a little bit. When you get to the top of the mastery track, you get to take a token and slot it into one of these slots over here. And that indicates you have mastered this skill. You have this ability from now on, and you can use that ability in a couple different ways in the game. It depends on which planet you're on, but one of the ways that I saw was there. I'm going to forget it right now, but there's a certain type of card that you can get that you can either pay resources to get it, or you can, if you have mastery in a specific skill type, you can just get it for free. And so there is a reason to get these mastery tokens and level up in that way. But it just has this nice little incremental sense of progression and this permanent sense of progression once you do that. And once you master a certain skill, you then reset this token to a different skill type and you work on that skill. So over the course of the game, you might master all three skills. And it feels just two different types of progression that feel really, really good. And it's a nice added bonus to actions that sometimes don't always feel all that impactful in the game. Like you might do an action that just feels like a very small thing to do, and just feels it's a nice bonus to add to that action by getting a little mastery out of it as well. The other thing I want to throw in there is I've only played one planet of Unsettled, but I'm so impressed by the sheer number of planets they put in this game, and how each planet has multiple missions, and so you can really go in depth into each of these planets. The art is really beautiful. The story is really, really well written, and it's kind of fun too. Really written in an almost jovial way. But I really like that they designed these planets and then give you very different puzzles to solve on these different planets. I thought that was really, really clever. Really, really impressive how they put that together. But yeah, this is my favorite mechanism. This mastery. Feel free to let me know in the comments what the official term for that is in Unsettled. But if you have a different favorite mechanism in Unsettled, I'd love to hear about that in the comments below. Or if you can think of another game that has an element of mastery like this. Shards of Infinity comes to mind for me. I really love Shards of Infinity and how they use mastery. But if you have any other examples, let me know in the comments below. Thanks.